being 2016, you understand the changes in the public mood and the new government guidelines. But we'll see what we can do. Ah, I see you have submitted quite a selection of proposals. Shall we go through them in A to Z order of principal name?
Yes, please.
Right, what's first? Aladdin. What happens in that?
Well, there's this scene in the laundrette where Wishy, I do the washing.
At 30 degrees, saves energy.
Yes, at 30 degrees. And Aladdin runs a lamp.
Low energy?
Yes, no energy. And he's granted 3 wishes.
Ah, very good. Are they renegotiate the terms of the UK's membership with the European Union, unzip Scotland and let it float away, and free beer for all government ministers?
No.
I'm sorry, but we must try to get our aims across to the general public, and you don't seem to be buying into that ambition. So, no. What's next? Alibaba and the 40 Thieves. What happened in that? Alibaba? That's a cake, isn't it? Too much sugar. Not on the government's list of approved foods.
That's rum, Baba.
Ah, yes, well, that as may be. Now, these 40 Thieves, it doesn't send the right message. Fear of crime is something the government doesn't want to encourage. Sorry, can't approve that one. What's this? Alice in Wonderland. Is that like Poundland?
No, it's a make-believe magical place.
Yes, quite. You see, people are finding it hard to make ends meet at the moment. So a show called Alice in Poundland could go down quite well. You might even get some sponsorship.
Well, it's not what I had in mind.
But it's worth thinking about. What's this? Snow White and the 7 perfectly normal people of restricted height. What happened in that?
Well, these 7 perfectly normal people of restricted height go down the mine and sing a song about going off to work.
Ah, yes. Very good. Off to work. Exactly what the government wants to encourage. Maybe they can be on their bite. Is there a song about coming off benefits?
No.
Shame. Now this mine. Is it like fracking for shale gas? That's all the rage now.
Perhaps I could alter the script a little.
And then, the 7 perfectly normal people of restricted height could sing It's Off to Frack We Go. Yes, that could be quite good.
Yes, perhaps.
What's next? Jack and the Beanstalk. What happens in that?
Well, there's this beanstalk that grows right up to the sky.
Is it GM? We'll have Prince Charles and a bunch of his loonies down here cutting it down if it was. Now what does it do, this beanstalk?
Jack climbs up to kill the giants.
How high is it?
I don't know, about 3 meters, I suppose.
Oh no, anything above 2.25 meters. And you need a high-vis jacket, a safety harness, a platform, and a bouncy castle at the bottom, just in case Jack falls off.
I guess it puts out contention then.
Yes. What's this? Robin Hood and the babes in the wood? No.
If you don't want to sing, sir, you seem to be knocking down all my ideas for a pantomime. What can I do that get the level of go-ahead?
Well, you could put on Alibaba and the 40 Thieving Bankers.
Will I ever be happy again? Forced to be a servant in my own home by my wicked stepmother and her 2 horrible daughters. Where are the costumes? I haven't got my costume.
Never mind your costume. What about all the props and sound effects?
I'm gonna get here. I've got to go on in a minute. Forced to cook and clean. I can't even go to the ball tonight.
Steve said 20 minutes.
You said that's an hour ago.
Well, don't show at me. I wasn't the one who sent all the Cinderella gear to Colchester. Some of that Aladdin stuff.
I can't even go to the ball tonight. What am I going to wear? Can anyone help me?
Here, for this long.
Anyone at all? arrived.
No, but I thought... Here, put this on.
Now bring me a pumpkin, for if you can't get the ball, there'll be no marriage. Pumpkin? Pumpkin?
Pumpkin.
One pumpkin. Now bring me 6 mice, which will transform into 6, or as many as you get. Maybe we'll see some mice at this to any. Ah! 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 That will make a fine horse to pull your carriage, dear. Let's just hope it doesn't break from ear to ear. Oh, fairy godmother, you've done so much for me. It's such a lovely gown and horse and carriage too. But I have no shoes to wear. Shoes? With a wave of my wand, I've cut us some shoes from there. It will seem that they are made from air. Crystal slippers. Here comes a pair. Your transformation is now complete. Now off to the ball with a prince to meet.
Managed to get anything for the ball tonight? I thought I'd treat myself. Something really special. I want to get noticed by the friends. You managed to find something in your size? It should be a lovely evening, no expense spared. All the best people are going. What are you going to do with your hair? Marco did it just this morning. Where's that Cinderella? She should be here carrying these bags. She's never here when you need her. Good thing she's not going tonight. Who'd look at her anyway? Anyway, never mind her. Never guess who I saw? Alice in Poundland, Lad in Carpetright, and Puss in Boots.
What occurred in those 2 hours while the plaintiff lay injured on the most summons directors, all your summons requirements under one roof. May I take your name?
Egbert.
Title?
King.
Now then, may I call you Egbert?
People call me Your Majesty.
Of course. Now then, Your Majesty, may I take some details of the somnolent one? Your daughter?
Stepdaughter.
Age?
16.
A difficult age. My deepest sympathy.
Here's a picture of her.
Oh, my deepest, tragic. Terminal sleeping syndrome can be such a debilitating condition.
She was like that before the witch's curse. Probably explains why she was cursed. Although, calling a witch an old hag to her face probably didn't help.
She sounds a feisty young lady. Might I ask, is there a prince available to wake her up?
She has a way of putting them off. Talks a lot. Usually about herself, just like her mother.
Just like her mother?
Just like her.
My condolences. Might I ask if the nearly departed was your only child?
I have 3 fine, strong sons by my first wife.
How reassuring. Now let me take you through our options, Your Majesty. We have 3 standard patches you may wish to consider.
She was very particular. Like designer labels, nothing less would do.
How very discerning of her. Our entry-level package is very popular. A tailor-made glass coffin, positioned at a location of your choice. High-quality orthopedic mattress to limit bed sores. And self-cleaning glass to ensure the loved one is visible at all times surpassing printers.
Visible at all times?
Alternatively, I suggest a deluxe package. The Princess is located in a stylish high tower. Turrets are very popular at the moment. Built to strictly high standards, subject to plan permission, in a location far, far away.
Far, far away?
Very far. If you sign up today, a complimentary 4-poster bed is included. A forest of thorny shrubs surrounding the tower is highly recommended, but it incur an additional fee.
How hard would it be for a prince to get through to her and wake her?
Difficult.
Difficult,
Extremely.
but not impossible?
It has been known.
What about your third option?
It's expensive. Very expensive.
She always did like spending my money, lots of it.
I understand perfectly. We as Smash Songs directors are able to offer a third option, tailored specifically to our more select clientele and offering a more permanent solution to your somnolent requirements.
Permanent?
You could say guaranteed. Might I ask, do you want her to wake up?
I hope you're having a super duper day so far. I'm Headmaster Aladdin.
And I'm Deputy Head Teacher Robin Hood. It's time for the morning announcements.
The cheerleading school will be holding trials next Tuesday in the gymnasium with our PE teacher, Mother Goose. Oh, I think that we need to find new cheerleaders. There's a sign-up sheet with Mother Goose.
You should try out this year.
Oh no, I'm too old to do back handsprings.
Moving on. Attention all students, we have finally got phone reception in the school, so all you internet heads won't be distracted by smartphones, which means you can choose your Facebook at this school, because we blocked it. Because we blocked it. Just talk face to face like humans do. You're not robots. Use your voice box.
I heard a little rumour from an anonymous little birdie called Pinocchio that students may be too loud in class. Well, here's a little reminder to all you chatterboxes out there. Well, please raise your hand or just go silently, because talking can distract. Shut up and be quiet. Oh, shoot work quietly.
Ooh, shut up for detention. I forgot to ask you that. How are you doing this morning?
Well, now I'm on morning cup session. Now I'm good. Oh, hot potato, hot potato.
Okay, moving on to the field trip to Neverland. And the only person this Friday, and the only person who hasn't paid yet is, surprise, surprise, is Mitchell Henderson. Mitch better have my money if he wants to come with us.
To Neverland.
Mitch better have my money, or he won't get on that bus.
To Neverland.
Don't act like you forgot. Just stop, stop, stop.
Okay, alright. That beat does take you away.
And lastly, we've been noticing students have been skipping class, so just as a reminder, if
You skip, then I go crack. If you skip, then I go crack. Have a great day, Fairytale Academy.
My mum's a queen, my dad's a dame, and my brother's a fairy. My sister makes a good princess, if tall and somewhat hairy. But what am I? Well, based upon my family tree, you'd think they'd leave a role for me. At least supply some helpful hints. I've heard them say that I'm a prince. I'm not sure I'd fit the bill for the tasks I should fulfill. Go out, they say, and seek success by finding maidens in distress. And blow me down within an hour. I found Rapunzel in a tower. Help, she cried. I'm trapped in glum, held captive by my crazy mum. Well, now is my chance to use this charm. Save this maid from further harm. Oh, don't just stand there like a muppet. Let down your hair and I'll climb up it. So down it tumbled, down it dropped. Flying faster, but then it stopped. Short by nearly 10 feet, see? I couldn't reach it. Well, don't blame me, though it does make you feel inadequate. And then I got a text about the plight of a boys and girl called Miss Snow White. So off I set without a map. Her details in my sat-nav app. Walking fast, my heartbeat leaping. And suddenly, my iPhone's beeping. You have reached your destination. Now get busy with resuscitation. Now, I know it's not reality, but I've seen medics on TV bring people from the brink of death back to life with one big breath, pumping chest with gay abandon. I thought I'd try and lay my hands on. I tried and tried, but basically she died. That definitely makes you feel inadequate. And then I got a Skype about a crisis of a different type. A thorny wood around an English rose. Not so much asleep as, or comatose. 100 years lay spark out that. A simple kiss would sort out that. But would I have to fight a duel? No, those thorns were sharp and cruel. Red meat provocateurs. I should have brought some secateurs. Scratched and bleeding, head to toe, beside her bed and bending low. This is where my skill set's missing. I'm really not that good at kissing. Not man enough to save the day. I turned around and just walked away. But at least I made the effort. Seemed my only chance to score would be where none have been before. Challenge had to be just right. When a new predicament came to light. Maiden in a castle keep encircled by a moat so deep. The darkness veiled the threat beneath. Crocodiles with snapping teeth. Fame at last, known by millions, for overcoming fierce reptilians. But how to span this moat so wide? I was at a loss. I must confide. Now this was looking pretty grim, for a prince who couldn't swim. But, as luck would have it, who came by? My hairy sister, just a globe. But more importantly, she came by boat. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, maiden rescue nice and easy. Her sister's been in Suffolk since, but at least she said, you are a prince.
Read the first line for me, please.
on the wall, who is the fairest?
Maybe with this.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of us all? How do I look?
Wicked.
Hi, Michael. You're early.
I wanted to make sure I got seen.
What are you up for?
The king, hopefully. I've done them a few times, and I can do the singing. But I'm not so sure about the dancing. Apparently this director's really keen on big musical numbers. What about you? The dame, I suppose?
Yes, but I'm like you. I get a bit fed up with the typecasting. Wouldn't mind a change. I thought about Prince Charming. Maybe not.
Gosh, it's cold out there. Why do these shows always have to be in the winter? It really messes up Christmas. And I'd love to celebrate New Year's Eve just for once. How have you guys been? Haven't seen much of you. Michael, been busy?
Not as much as I'd like.
I've had one of my best years. I did wonder if I should even come today or give myself a well-earned rest. But then I thought, people look forward to my fairy godmother, and I don't like to disappoint them.
I think they're looking for someone of...
Oh, they can't do it without me. I've worked with this director before. So young, so dynamic, I share his vision.
We've just come from ACT.
Oh,
They're looking for people to be in the crowd scene for the next pantomime.
oh yes, I've had many triumphs there.
There'll be a step up from us for fame.
That takes me back. I loved Fame. I was in so many of their productions, you know. All those lovely costumes.
I hope he gets something this time. He's been in business for ages.
Hey everyone. Not too late, am I?
Are you going to play the lead?
Oh, I'm auditioning like everyone else.
You were so good last year.
We were in that show together. Such a strong pairing.
We thought we'd try out for the chorus.
Are you any good?
Oh yes.
Do you remember when we were in high school, we did Cinderella?
We sang. Got to believe in magic.
These youngsters, they think they know it all. We've been in the business long enough just to realise how hard it is.
The wind is a nightmare. Look at my hair.
It looks okay to me. I didn't expect to see you here. I thought you were more of a serious actress.
At this time of year, you take what you can get.
Next!
What are you reading it for, Jordan?
Joe, well, I've got aim high.
How much longer do we have to wait?
Next!
About time. Good luck, everyone.
I think we'll all need it.
It doesn't matter how talented you are, so much of it's down to luck.
Don't worry. I'll put in a good word for you with the director.
Ah! You must be joking. Do you know who I am? It's outrageous. I always get the fairy godmother. You wait till I speak to my... my agent. Are you seriously offering me the rear end of the cow?
Did you remember the milk?
Yes.
You didn't yesterday. I was going to get it. I got it, but I was going to get it. You've got it now? Of course I've got it. Have you dropped the milk? Yes, I've dropped the milk. You were late in the matinee. I've dropped the milk. I'm a professional. I know. You were at RADA. I was at RADA. You were an extra in Gladiator. I was an extra in Gladiator. You auditioned for Henchman 3 in the Quantum of Solace. I auditioned for Henchman 3 in the Quantum of Solace. Oh, we should stop fussing. I just don't want to look an idiot.
Once more onto the beach, dear friends. Stiff
real Shakespeare, you know. She was at National.
National Theatre?
No, National Express.
Bus driver, do you mind? I'm trying to create some atmosphere here. Well, stiffen the sinews, summon up the blood. There is none of you that hath not cheap mascara in your eye, your falsehood hair stuck on with spirit glue that would not stand against our common foe, the French!
The French!
And trample down their castle walls, though made of sand and lolly sticks, they'll crumble as the raging tide licks against enfeebled battlements. And then shall our names, Twanky, Bushy, Washy, Buttons, Principal, Boy, Simple, Simon, Aladdin, and the wicked Queen be fresh remembered, so that pale impostor from across the waves will vanquish their beef for good. And thus our English pantos win the day against the French. Cirque du Soleil!
Cirque du Soleil! OMG, it's heaving in there. Beast keeps treading on my toes. They need to leave his hands to themselves. Quasimodo, on the other hand. Had any luck with the prince? No. He's dancing with a toilet in a blue dress. Oh, I know. You can't get anywhere near him. And those shoes, they're made of glass. Who does she think she is, giving him to herself? I bet he'd like me best, if she let him dance with anyone else. No, he'd like me best. No, he wouldn't. I'm such a good dancer. I bet you're a great match for that donkey of his. Then? Trollop.
Imagine, if you can, what your hair would look like after 100 years of sleep.
100 years?
That's right, 100 years. On the soap today, we'll be talking to a woman who slept for 100 years and tells to us about her horrendous experience.
Hair designer to the stars, Rapunzel, will be giving our mystery guest a makeover, and hair and stylist to the stars, Red Riding Hood, will be bringing her right up to date with all the latest fashions straight from the catwalk.
But first, I just have Snow White. What's being tweeted today? Gosh, lots of tweets about what she guessed it, but I'm not saying. What's that, little girl? You're loving the jammed heart recipe, aren't we all? Lots of response on Twitter to the Queen of Hearts. The general feeling is off with her head. Thanks, Snow White. And we're back after the news headlines and weather.
The Golden Straw Court case heard evidence in court today of how the defendant employed a perfectly normal person of restricted height to produce gold and then lied to officials. The case continues. Police are seeking an intruder who ate a baby's porridge and broke its chair. The intruder is described as bottle blonde and female. Anyone with this information should contact crime seekers. A reenactment will be broadcast on Tuesday at 9 o'clock. And now, the weather.
Oh, not a great day for going out and about. The mountains of myths and legends are looking pretty misty at the moment, unlikely to clear the foreseeable future. Far, far away, it's looking distinctly full, and thunder and lightning may strike anywhere, and probably will. Oh, I've got to go.
Thanks for that, all-seeing weather girl. And now, our mystery guest. Ever had a severe case of bedhead?
No?
Me neither. But imagine looking in the mirror after 100 years of sleep. That's what happens to our next guest, Sleeping Beauty.
Time for a commercial break.
family ripped apart by jealousy, or teenage rebelliousness gone to extremes, the subject of today's show is My Stepmother Tried to Kill Me. Tell us what happened to you.
Like, I was the victim of terrible abuse at the hands of my stepmother, innit?
How old were you when your dad married this woman?
I reckon I was 2. Everything was fine to start off with, but when I turned 16, she went mental, always staring in that mirror and treating me like dirt.
Tell us about the day you went for a walk in the forest.
She told me to go for a walk in the forest. Like one of the workers on the estate, he told me he'd been ordered to cut out my heart.
Let's get this clear. The employee of your parents told you that he'd been commanded to kill you and cut out your heart.
Yeah, that's what he said. My stepmother ordered him to bring her my heart. He had this big knife and everything.
What did you do?
Well, I wasn't going to wait around for some guy to come at me with this big knife, so I ran for it. He was shouting he wasn't going to agree, but I wasn't going to wait around and find out for real, you know?
You bloody liar.
Oi! Get your chance!
You fat cow.
So you're saying you didn't send her out for a walk with one of your employees?
Well, yeah, I did, but only because she's looking peaky. You know what teenagers are like? Always shut up in their rooms.
And why is that? Why would I want to hang around and see you snogging Dad? It's disgusting at your age. I'm a bit peaky because my skin's as white as snow.
You ran away from home.
Who wouldn't?
Tell them where you were living. Go on in a squat with 7 blokes. 7! How many bedrooms were there?
You know because you were there.
One bedroom, you little trollop.
Okay. Sit down and shut up, the both of you.
She tried to poison me.
Not this again.
She disguised herself as an old woman, not hard to do, and gave me a poisoned apple.
Oh, please. You choke on the apple and it's somehow my fault. You need to take responsibility for yourself.
You gave me the apple.
I just want to check you're okay and getting some vitamins.
So you admit you gave her the apple?
Yes, I gave her the bloody apple. But I didn't want her, and I didn't want anyone to kill her.
I think we need to hear from the man who took your stepdaughter to the woods that day.
What?
Yeah, that's what you worried.
I never wanted to kill nobody. I only ever shot deer in that forest. Only deer, and a few rabbits, and sometimes some pigeons.
So you know how to kill? Handy with a knife?
Yes, but I was never going to kill her.
Okay, so you say you weren't going to kill her, but were you ordered to kill her? Did the Queen tell you to take her stepdaughter to the forest and cut out her heart?
Never wanted to kill her.
Did the Queen order you to kill the girl?
Just ran with his heart.
It's a simple enough question. Were you commanded to kill the girl?
No.
Liar!
Sit down and shut up. Now then, what about this apple? What proof is there that the apple was poisoned?
I was in a coma for weeks. If the prince hadn't dropped the coffin,
And what was he doing with your coffin?
the apple might have never come out and I might have never woken up.
Started to wish I never had.
What if I was to say that a piece of apple had been sent to the laboratory for forensic analysis?
What?
In this envelope, I have the results of that test. So let's ask your stepmother again. Did you poison that apple?
No, I bloody well didn't.
Is she telling the truth, ladies and gentlemen? Is the Queen guilty of trying to kill her stepdaughter?
Yes.
Shall we take a look in the envelope?
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't expecting that. According to the forensic analysis, the apple was not poisoned.
It's not true. She tried to kill me.
That's it. You're grounded indefinitely. And if you think you're going to see that creepy prince once more, well, think again.
You can't stop me. And anyway, I'm pregnant.
Good do last night at the Pavilion. That was money well spent.
Rather crowded, I thought.
But it was exciting seeing most prince and princesses there.
It all ended rather suddenly at midnight.
You'd think to have an extension on a Saturday night. And I had an unexpected visitor early this morning. A very handsome young man. I got knocked up too. 10 o'clock in the morning. Trying to sell me some shoes. Did he show you his ID? Only. Did he try it on? He didn't. Well, he tried, but he didn't get very far. Didn't have much luck with me either.
Just up to Boots to buy some blister plasters. These new shoes rub something awful.
Please state your name for the benefit of the tape.
Simple Simon.
Okay, Simple. You're here because we'd like to ask you a few questions. You're not under arrest. We're just hoping you can assist us with our inquiries into a recent spate of crimes. Firstly, what can you tell us about a suspicious character observed recently at the market, offering gullible young farmers magic beans in exchange for valuable livestock?
Sorry, I don't know anything about that.
We have witnesses who saw you in such a facility on one such encounter with a young lad named Jack.
No, I was just talking to the pieman.
But you do know Jack.
Yes, a bit.
Are you sure you didn't see this mystery man with beans? We are very anxious to speak to him. It will be in your interest to help him.
Well, I might have seen him at a distance.
Could you provide us with a photo of it?
I could try.
Moving on, in what we believe is a related incident, the Chinese reported a theft of a considerable quantity of golden coins, a gold heart, and some gold eggs.
Oh, yes?
You said you knew Jack a bit. What can you tell us about his circumstances? For example, does he have any money worries?
Well, I think his mum's a bit hard up.
Motive. Thank you. It's been a great help. But we're not quite finished with you yet. Yeah. We have reports here of a number of incidences in the woods.
Oh, I never went to the woods. Much too scary.
We know you didn't have much luck with the pie man going to the fair because you didn't have a penny to buy his wares.
So?
We suspect you being hungry, you ran into the woods, broke into the house of the three bears, whilst there, broke their furniture and ate their food.
No, that wasn't me.
Can anyone vouch for your whereabouts on the day in question?
Oh, yes, I know. I met Little Red Riding Hood and went to my grandmother's.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, yeah. She was carrying a basket of goodies, but she didn't offer me anything.
So you were in the woods. This isn't looking very good for you, Simple. Little Red Riding Hood is also reported in an encounter in the woods with a very unsavoury character.
I don't know anything about that. Honest.
Well, to be fair, Little Red Riding Hood may be part of a gang that we suspect of extorting money with menaces. We've had that under observation for quite some time.
What do you know about women?
telly, that astronomer bloke, always looking out at the majesty of the universe.
That bloke with the team.
Yeah, that's the one.
He's in the audience.
Is he?
Is he? What can you see?
My feet.
So he could be in the audience.
Well, we won't know for sure until we can have a look.
What's wrong with his cat?
I didn't know he had a cat.
It was in a box.
In a box? You should call the RSPCA.
What do you mean?
You know him better than I do. What part does he play?
He's a physicist.
A physicist? In Jack and the Beanstalk, I thought this show was a bit experimental. I could have done so much more with my life.
You're lucky. You can be spending 2 hours a night, then double, staring at someone's bum.
Pantomimes found an excellent technical team who provide us with some physically digital sound effects at the right moments during our show. Mostly. But it wasn't always like this. Tonight we want to roll back the years and give you, the audience, the opportunity to provide the sound effects for our story. You can sing, whistle, clap your hands, etc. The important thing is to produce the right sound effects at the appropriate time. We'll make a recording of this item and we'll issue a commemorative CD for you, the audience, to enjoy in the privacy of your own home. But first we need to check sound levels for the recording. So with this half of the audience, imagine that they are ducks going to a hen party. And the other half, that they are chimpanzees at feeding time in the zoo. Now all together. Oh, come
Are we all sitting comfortably?
Yeah!
Then I'll begin. We pick up our story at the point where Sleeping Beauty has pricked her finger on the spinning wheel and has fallen asleep for 100 years. But not only Sleeping Beauty, but everyone else in the castle has fallen under the spell too. From the king and the queen, and the maids in the kitchen, and even the animals. The only sound to be heard was snoring. Over time, dense bushes and thick cobwebs surrounded the castle until it was completely invisible. And one day, the prince and his companion approached on horseback.
Yay!
Does anyone live in such a dense forest? I do not know, said his companion. A monster. A nest of hissing snakes? I wouldn't go in there, sire. Undeterred, the prince drew his mighty sword and strode into the forest. His friend was so scared that his teeth began to chatter. Don't be scared, said the prince. Let's whistle a tune to keep our spirits up. The prince and his companion moved slowly through the dense vegetation. It grew dark and the wind began to howl. All that could be heard was owls screeching and foxes howling. And then a clock chimed midnight. It was a cuckoo clock. The prince and his companion reached the ancient heavy doors of the castle and pushed them slowly open. His friend, who had eaten a curry the night before, could contain his fear no longer, and sank into the nearest chair. down and kissed her. And she awoke with a girlish cry. And that was enough to wake everybody in the castle. The maids cleaning the windows, and the trumpeters in the ballroom. And that was enough to rouse all of the animals. The sheep, the cows, the dogs and the cats. And the princess's pet yak. Prince and princess were married, and everyone stayed up all night as the party got into full swing, finishing off with a magnificent firework display.
Hello. All ready for the final show?
No. Have you seen my bloomers?
Someone's borrowed my powder puff. What am I supposed to do about it?
Here it is. Ugh, this week's seen better days.
I can't get these eyelashes to stick properly.
Does this jewellery look okay?
Can you do up my guess?
Why isn't there anyone here to help us?
1 minute.
That's not long enough.
How do you think we look?
Do you think we'll make the grade? I think we stand a pretty good chance. I saw the other guys down the corridor. They didn't look much like them to me. We got sequins on our dresses.
We got feathers in our hats.
We've got petticoats and aprons.
And we look a bunch of rats.
We got girdles, we got corsets, we got we run the game.
What is our aim to be? We got hairs.
We've got dresses and dress.
We got lashes, we got makeup, we got lots of fancy clothes.
We got earrings and an necklace.
And a tattoo in a frame.
What is our aim to be obtained? We have everything we need to get dressed up for. All we want is a part in the panto we work so hard for.